Hi guys, welcome back, and today I'm doing a makeup haul, and it feels like a really long time since I've done any kind of like makeup content. I just find it really hard to film and edit, especially if it's like doing makeup. Hauls, however, are a bit easier to do, and I did end up picking up some makeup bits. I haven't done many sort of makeup hauls because I've got a lot of makeup, to be fair. I don't really need any more, but during lockdown obviously I was running out of kind of stuff, and Makeup Revolution had a sale on, so I thought I might as well try and pick up some bits whilst they've got a sale on, and I can't go to Superdrug or anything anyway, so I ordered it online. So let's see what I picked up. So during lockdown I didn't actually wear a lot of makeup because I wasn't going to work and nobody was like seeing me. It was just me at home, and it's actually quite refreshing not to put makeup on every day. I do enjoy it, but sometimes when I'm putting it on every day it becomes a bit mundane and it's a bit of a task. I indulged in skincare instead, which was quite nice because I feel like when you wear makeup every day your skin does get a bit like unhappy with you. So on the Revolution site they have these face masks. They're by Jake Jamie, and these were all in the sale, so I think they're about £4. I'll try and link them down below if they're still available. And this one's a moisturising face mask, and it's in cocoa and oat mask, and I smelt it. It really does smell like chocolate. It reminds me a bit of the Lush face mask. I think it's called like Cupcake or something. They're kind of natural ones. So if you can see, it is kind of got oaty bits in it, so it'll be kind of exfoliating when you're washing it off, and it does smell like chocolate. It smells a bit like a Harry Potter chocolate frog replica I have. It smells exactly like that. And the next one I got is actually a seasonal one. I think this came out last October. I remember seeing it, but I never picked it up. And it's the Toffee apple face mask, which is also by Jake Jamie with Revolution, and they're also vegan and cruelty free, which is really great. So if you can't use the Lush ones, because I'm actually allergic to a lot of Lush products for some reason, which is weird because they're supposed to be like natural. My skin's strange, but I can actually use these. I haven't tested these ones out so far, so hopefully they're okay, but I have used the mince pie one, which came out at about Christmas time, and my skin was totally fine with that. So it has a little toffee apple, and I can't wait to use this when it's like October, November, and you're kind of sitting at home with hot chocolate and it's cozy. So it does smell a lot like apples and kind of like caramel. I won't tip it too much because it'll end up on my floor and that will be very hard to clean off. So yeah, super cute, and they smell good. They're vegan and cruelty free, and it's just great to use some like new face masks. I have quite a few face masks, but I used all of my sheet masks in lockdown because it was like my little routine I created. At the end of the day I'd put a sheet mask on. So moving on to makeup bits now. Revolution launched their new brand not long ago called XX Revolution, and it's kind of like, it's a bit more expensive than like I Heart Revolution, Revolution and Revolution Pro, so it's kind of more of a high end, but it's still a drugstore brand, but it's kind of going towards more like luxury makeup. I think I don't really buy luxury makeup. Expensive. I can't afford it. Brands like Charlotte Tilbury and all of that, they look lovely, but it's a lot to spend on makeup. I just can't afford it, so I thought I'd give it a go to see if it actually is kind of similar. I've had some MAC products before, like a long time ago, and they were pretty good. It did cost a lot for like £30 for a foundation. So the packaging is really pretty. This is cruelty free and vegan. I'm not sure if all their products in XX Revolution are. It's best to check online. And this is a crayon gel eyeliner. Now I've got a lot of eyeliners and they're all a bit crap, to be honest. I usually use it in my waterline, and it's the tight line at the top, and they always like, they look great as soon as I put them on, and then after half an hour they've kind of just disappeared and it's a bit pointless. So I thought maybe if the products are supposed to be a bit more like pro higher end, it might be a bit better and long lasting. So the packaging is really interesting actually. It's square, so it's like a square eyeliner. It's very shiny. Don't actually get a lot of product, however. I don't know if you can see it, but that's all you get like from here, and I think this was about £8, something like that. So I probably won't buy it again because you don't get a lot. So I feel like as I do wear eyeliner every day, it probably wouldn't last that long, and I think it was around like £8, £6 to £8. That's a lot if you're having to keep buying it. So I'm going to try it out and see if it is lasting. Then I probably wouldn't buy it again just because it would cost me a lot in the long run. So next is a eyeshadow palette. I do not need any more eyeshadow palettes. I am actually kind of banned from buying eyeshadow palette. I'm not doing very well at that, but I'm trying my best. I have far too many eyeshadow palettes. I don't use them enough because I kind of wear one colour to work until I use it up, and then I'm trying to get rid of a few. But I really wanted to try this out because it looked really pretty. I saw a makeup review on YouTube and I just needed to try it. But yeah, this is the little quad. It actually, the first time I tried to get it, it was out of stock. Everything went out of stock really quickly. I think it was about £12, which is a lot more expensive for this brand because obviously if you buy like one of the chocolate palettes or anything, it's about £8 to £12 and you get a multitude of eyeshadows, and this is just a quad. But I do like the packaging. It doesn't show up very well on camera. It looks like an 80s game console, which I thought was really interesting. And it has the XX on there. But yeah, this one is in Extrovert. It has a mirror at the top and then it has a quad. So it has 3 mattes and then a shimmer glitter. I'm not sure if it's like a pressed glitter. I think it's just a shimmer. So I bought this because I thought I could wear this every day and I mainly really wanted this colour. So when I do use up a lot of my old makeup for work, I thought this would just be handy, and you can just like chuck it in your makeup bag if you're going away and you can make a few looks with it. Like you could choose just one of the colours and like blend a bit of another one in. But there's like a matte nudie colour which I always need my eyeshadow palettes to have because I use it as like a base. The next one is kind of like a warm orangey brown, and that one's quite a lot brighter orangey brown. It's coming up a lot more orange on the camera. And then this is just a pure gold shimmer. So super pretty colours I wear all the time. I feel like they look really nice with green eyes. It makes my eyes look a bit brighter. There's so many colours for these quads, but that's the main one I wanted to get. They do have like blues and everything, so it's worth checking out. Hopefully it's a lot more pigmented than the other palettes because it's a bit more expensive. Next up, I bought the foundation. This is the Liquid Skin FauXXdation, but with 2 X's in it. I think that's how you pronounce it. Double Fix Foundation. I got this in FX 0.05, which I believe is the lightest colour they did. It's really hard picking foundations, and it's a bit easier with concealers, but it's really hard finding foundations online because you can't swatch it, and they have so many colours now, which is great because not everyone is medium skin tone, that kind of orangey colour, and a lot of deeper colours aren't always just that one deep colour. People have different like tones and everything. Like some people have more yellow tones, people are more red tones, so it's great that they're kind of having a lot more of a selection of colours, and Revolution have been pretty good with that. And I do like their, I can't remember what it's called, but it's one where it has like the massive doe foot applicator in. A lot of people don't like the doe foot, but I actually do because I just dot foundation on my face everywhere and then blend it all in, so it's kind of quicker for me. This one is just a pump. This is the Double Fix Foundation, which is the matte version. It's cruelty-free and vegan, and they have another one which is, I think it's more of a dewy foundation, but I have kind of combination skin where it's kind of dry in my like nose, chin area, and then the rest of the areas get kind of oily. So I prefer matte foundation because it just lasts longer for me. So it is very fancy packaging. It reminds me of kind of like NARS or Chanel, what their foundations look like, which I will never be able to afford. And it has a XX at the bottom. It has a similar shiny kind of lid like the eyeliner with XX on top, and it's a frosted matte glass. I have tested this out once before, so it's a little bit dirty, and it has a pump on it, which is great. I don't really like the ones when I was younger, and I think the Revlon Colour Stay used to have it where it was a pory one, and it was just an absolute mess. My carpet did not like me at that time. So I have tried this already. I've only used it once before because I wanted to do this video. I used it with a damp sponge, like a beauty blender. It was great. It was very matte, so if you do have dry skin, I would probably go with the more dewy version, but yeah, it was very matte and it was very long lasting, and it didn't really settle in my crease lines. I'm getting old now and I've got kind of like a bit of a scar, like wrinkle on my forehead here and around my smile lines. 26 is a fun age. It didn't really settle in them because that's a big insecurity of mine. It's when makeup settles in my lines and I feel like I look old, which isn't a bad thing. It's just a personal thing for me. I'm not keen on it. But yeah, so far so good. I'll keep testing it out and see if I like it. I think this was maybe £15 around that, and I do mainly use the other one, which I can't remember what the name is, and the Revlon Colour Stay. The Revlon Colour Stay is what I'm wearing today, and I use that with a damp sponge as well. So check it out if you are looking for like a long lasting foundation. So in the sale I picked up the concealer. This is just a normal Revolution. What is it? Revolution Pro. I think it's just Revolution. So this is Revolution Conceal and Fix. I got it in light yellow, and it's the Ultimate Coverage Concealer with Salicylic Anti-Cerners. Don't know if I did that right. But like salicylic acid, I'm guessing, for blemishes on your skin, and it is also cruelty-free and vegan. So I haven't tried this out yet. It comes in very pretty packaging. It's like a rose gold with the Revolution R, and it is frosted glass, so it's similar kind of to the foundation, but it's not the XX brand, and it's just a potted concealer. I don't know why, I find it really satisfying, like when you open any Vaseline and things like that, and it's not been touched yet. Weird thing of mine. I don't want to use it because I feel bad. So yeah, it's just like a yellow concealer. I just really wanted to try it under my eyes or my blemishes. I think it's supposed to be a really like pigmented concealer. I kind of use a lot of concealer on my face because I have a lot of like scars and blemishes and tired eyes, so I wanted to see how pigmented it was, so maybe I could use a bit less and just have my foundation as well. So I'll test this out and see how good it is. Sometimes they can, like concealers like this can kind of go a bit greasy after like the end of the day, so I'll wear it to work and see what I look like after. So two products I have are from the I Heart Revolution range, which is my favourite range from Revolution, mainly because the packaging is cute and I am a massive sucker for packaging. That's why I buy most of the things in my life, because of cute packaging. Their marketing teams know how to get me, and I work in marketing, so help. So this is from the Tasty range. The only Tasty products I have so far are the Pizza palette and the coffee palette. Can't remember what it's called now, the latte one. They're the only ones I've got are the eyeshadow palettes, but they brought out this peach range and an avocado range, which I haven't tried any of those yet. And this is the I Heart Revolution Tasty Peach Mascara, and the packaging is just adorable. It's got peaches all over it and it's in a nice inky peach colour, and it reminds me a lot of kind of Korean beauty, because their beauty and like makeup and products are always really like cute packaging and really good as well. I have used this and I'm wearing it today, don't know if you can see, and it's pretty good. It's not my favourite mascara. My favourite mascara is by Essence, which is funny because it's like £2 or £3 from Wilkinson's. It's the Essence Princess mascara. It's like black with a really pretty design on it. I'll try and use it in a video, and this has got quite a big brush and I struggle with the big brushes like this. I usually like the ones that are curved because I just find it easier to use, and it smells like peaches. Like, is that necessary in mascara? Not really. I think it might have peach oil in maybe to help nourish, but it is enjoyable when I do my makeup, I won't lie. So the next one is the Tasty Peach Lip Oil, and I got this in Peach Juice, which is the peachy, more orangey colour. I think there was like a peachy colour, a more orange one, and then a pink one. Tempted to get the pink, but I thought, you know what, I'm going to go for a peachy colour because It's not that pigmented anyway, and I thought it'd be pretty for like spring and summer. So it's just a little lip oil. I really like lip oils. I have one which I've basically finished, which is, I can't remember the brand, it's a Korean brand and it's Milk and Honey, and I loved it. So I thought I really want to get another one because I really do suffer from dry lips. I have quite small lips and I feel like if I have oils on and stuff like that, it makes them look a bit plumper. So this smells amazing. It smells like peaches. It smells like these Japanese peach candies that I eat all the time. They're my favourite, and it just makes me want to, it makes me want to buy those and eat a whole bag. So yeah, it's just in a kind of orangey peachy colour. It's not really that pigmented. It is just like a little bit of a tinted lip oil, but it's great. You can wear it at night, like if you just want to nourish your lips, or if you put it over lipsticks or anything like that. So we're on to the last two products, and they're both Makeup Obsession. I don't actually really own a lot of Makeup Obsession makeup products. I mainly go for the I Heart Revolution or the normal Revolution products, but I do actually really like Makeup Obsession. I own one Makeup Obsession eyeshadow palette, and it's the kind of pastel-y one because I really wanted to use that for when I go to conventions and I do my kind of like pastel look. So this is just a bit of a boring everyday product that I was running out of, and I really struggled to find good brow products. I have like an eyeshadow which I use as like eyebrow products in today, however it does make it look a bit harsh and a bit like, woo, that's some big brows. I wanted something a bit lighter and finer. I do like eyebrow pencils, but I really struggled to find good ones. I used to really like the Soap and Glory one, but recently I bought them and they're just, I don't know if they've changed the formula, they just don't feel as good as they used to. Maybe I bought a bad one. So I got this in ash brown. It's Makeup Obsession So Fine brow pencil, and the packaging actually is really like pastel-y and pretty as well, which made me want to buy it. So I picked this up in the sale, and it's in a nice blue, and it's kind of a rubbery feeling material. So on one end you have brow pencil, try not to break it and see how much product you get. So that's how much product you get. So it's not a lot. If you're paying like a couple pounds for this, I won't moan as much as if it's like £8. I'm not sure how dry it's going to be. I prefer a bit more of a creamier brow pencil. I just find it easy to use, and if I use dry ones I feel like it kind of rips my eyebrows out and I'm trying to grow them back. So on the other side it has a little spoolie, which I love because I use my spoolie a lot on my unruly brows. So I'm really interested to see how good this is going to be, and if it's cheap or if it's in sale I might just bulk buy it and then I can use it every day, because the one thing I hate doing makeup wise is actually my brows. So here we go, we're going to the end now of my makeup haul, and this is the last thing I got, and this is Makeup Obsession. It's an eyeshadow palette and it is by Rady, and I picked up the Dusk version. I think they have another version, can't remember what it was called, but it was brighter colours, which I really wanted to pick up. I don't need any more eyeshadow palette. However, I had my eye on this for a really long time, but I stopped myself buying it. But it was in the sale and I was just like, do you know what? I'm feeling a bit down lately from the whole 2020. Do I need to even explain that? I picked it up because it was about half price. I think it was usually £10 and I think I got it for maybe like £5. I just really liked the packaging. It reminded me of fantasy things, fairies and books, and I'm a big fantasy bookworm, so I really wanted it because of that. It has this really pretty silver foiling on there, and it's like the moon and little mushrooms, and it's like a little fairy lake. I just loved it. It was beautiful, and they're really good actually. They're really pigmented, because I was worried that they weren't going to be very pigmented. It has a big mirror as well, and then these are the colours. So we've got very fantasy named colours, things like Princess, Rose Madder, Firefly, Otter Baby, Sorcery, Tree House. So they're very much on theme, and they're just so pretty. Like, you can wear this for spring and summer as well, with like these light pinks and the golds. But I did like the autumn colours. It's mainly this green and that kind of pinky red that really sold it to me. Let me know if you want me to do like a swatch review of this or a makeup look with it, and I'll see how good it is. But yeah, really loved that. Okay, so that's everything. It wasn't a massive haul. It was quite a bit more than I wanted to pick up. However, they have changed their free delivery, and that's kind of why I bought more, because their delivery used to be £20–25 and then you get free delivery. However, it's now gone up to £30, so I ended up buying more. I don't know why I'm that person where it's like, if something's £20, but then it's £4 delivery. I'm like, I'm not buying it. I don't know why. I always have to get the free delivery. So yes, it made me spend a bit more. So that's everything I picked up. Let me know down in the comments if you want me to do like a makeup look or a swatch or reviews or anything like that, and I'll try and film some more makeup videos. My channel is going to have a lot more kind of gaming content and things like that in it, but I will always put in some beauty and things. My channel is just an amalgamation of everything I love and I enjoy. So if you like the same things that I do, or if you just want to watch a couple of my videos and then not watch the others, totally fine. So thank you very much for watching. I shall see you again next time, and I hope you have a lovely day. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.